So today I came across some World War II history that I've never heard of before, and this is in the United States, in the Gulf of Mexico. The German U-boats are sinking ships. This took place during World War II. They're saying that most people didn't know about this. There's even a sunken German U-boat in the Gulf of Mexico that they discovered. This is all new history to me. I've asked friends and family from Texas. I'm from Texas and I would have heard about this. To me, this is a Mandela effect. This is some new history that just popped up. They're saying that it was a secret. A lot of people didn't know about this. If that's the case, why is it that I'm looking and I find newspapers talking about the Germans in the Gulf causing havoc, sinking ships? That there's a war in the Gulf of Mexico. This doesn't make sense. So take a look and let me know if you remember German U-boats sinking ships during World War II in the Gulf of Mexico. Thanks for watching.
Well, docked in Gulfport, Mississippi, scientists are exploring the relics of the World War II battle in the Gulf of Mexico. Members of the Corps of Exploration found a sunken German Nazi U-boat and an American warship south of the Mississippi River. Local 15's Madupe Idowu joins us now with more on this historic find. Madupe?
Well, Kim, behind me you're looking at a picture of those involved in this exploration. Scientists, navigators, engineers, and data loggers are all aboard the exploration vessel Nautilus. Take a look at what they found.
Oh, love that. Look at that.
Let's travel back in time and thousands of feet down in the Gulf of Mexico. You're looking at astonishing footage of two World War II shipwrecks, the SS Robert E. Lee and the Nazi U-boat that sank it more than 70 years ago.
But it evokes so much.
A testament of just how close the battle came to the shores of Alabama, a shocking fact many Americans never knew about.
And there's a very good reason.
Shipwreck historian Richie Kohler says the U.S. government didn't want the people to know how close Germany was to the U.S.
The United States government didn't want us to know. They didn't want us to know how Germany was taking us to task, how successful these U-boats were.
Ocean Exploration Trust President Dr. Bob Ballard is aboard the exploration vessel Nautilus, currently docked at Gulfport, Mississippi. He's part of a crew of explorers visiting both ships for research.
Hitler brought the war to our doorstep shortly after they declared war on us. So this was something that most American people do not realize, how close the war came and how threatening it was. They were extremely successful.
Using robotic cameras, scientists and engineers are capturing those moments frozen in time. Video shows the U-boat once used for war now rests peacefully at the bottom of the Gulf and is now home to colorful marine life. The video will appear in different TV documentaries, and crew members hope it will raise awareness about a moment in history once forgotten.
It is a static time capsule, and all of these shipwrecks in deep water are just that.
Amazing video there. Now the crew wraps up today and will leave Gulfport tomorrow to go to the next part of their expedition. Kim?
Buried a mile underwater near the coast of Louisiana is the wreckage of a World War II battle between a German submarine and American ships. Barely 6 months after Germany declares war on the U.S., 24 German U-boats are prowling the Gulf of Mexico, scoring hit after hit. Ships traveling to and from the Mississippi River were targeted by the Germans.
They sank 58 of our ships and damaged 18 more.
When the U-boats arrived, there were no naval escorts and no coastal blackouts. The remains of the U-166 and the Robert E. Lee were discovered in 2001 during an oil pipeline survey. And a new examination of the U-boat's wreckage suggests a lucky shot. And that has cast new attention on an almost forgotten battleground, where Gulf Coast states found themselves on the front line of war.